What is up, Surviv Alert Nation? I'm your host, Cryptic. I have K-Dog with me today. He'll be interjecting a couple times to give his opinion on certain things. Keep an ear out for him. Alright, so there's not too much to cover this week. There hasn't really been too much going on in the world of Surviv and competitive Surviv, but we do have a couple things. First story today is there's been a couple little updates since the main update that I last covered 2 weeks ago. So we're going to go through that. On September the 9th, there was a fix with Singularity and Bloodlust. Death effects not displaying in game, aka Surviv doesn't know how to code and it broke the first time and then they weren't able to game test it because they don't know how that works. So then they had to fix it after everybody complained to them, which is, wow, so crazy. We've never seen that before. Anyway, on September 16th, which was when they were first supposed to release Steam, I believe, or maybe it was the 14th, I don't know, I can't remember. Around that time, they were supposed to release Steam. It didn't end up going out that day, but they did add Steam login support, and then they changed it where that when entering Surviv, players will be asked to log in instead of creating a guest account, which is, I guess, smart because if you get accounts, I don't know, you can sell your data or whatever. I don't know what Surviv does. Surviv needs money. I guess they can sell data. And then they added create an account warning pop-in when users log in. I don't know what that means necessarily. That it could have something to do with when, I don't know. K-Dog, what do you think this means?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't play this shit game. Fuck Congregate.
Okay, so the next topic we have is added an error pop-up when trying to link an account that's already in use. I guess that's smart because kids can't figure out that after 4 times of an account not working, there's probably an issue with it. Now, September 21st, which is way longer in my opinion than they should have, considering that these Magma Camo and Cold Magma came out on September 8th, so that's what, like 2 weeks after or so. Magma Camo no longer has edge outline, which is smart, and Cold Magma appearing with a smaller backpack in the loadout and avatar preview. So it took them 2 weeks to fix that, but it was fixed eventually. And then just 2 days ago on October 1st, the home screen was redesigned. So now it looks like this, which in my opinion is a big improvement from last time. I just wish they moved this stuff down here because I really think if you have like a third of the bottom of the screen just completely empty, that's a waste of space, and would declutter this so they could have this whole area here widened out a little bit, drop this down to the bottom, keep this up at the top, and then have these over here like they were before. I think that would be the best, and they can get the fake free GP again. And you can see I haven't really played any at all since this update came out because it's a trash game. Ooh, this font looks really bad. It's so big. Looks like me when I'm trying to use Photoshop. Anyway, that's it for these little updates. Our next story has to do with the NSL. I know a lot of you guys remembered the NSL. It was kind of like the big main server after SWL fell apart, or after SWL was disbanded. It was ended a couple days ago due to just a lack of interest, I think, in the server in general. They had a really interesting format where they'd have placement tests on 1 week and then they'd just go straight into playoffs. So the placement was like the 3 videos that I featured about 2 weeks ago, where they'd have all the teams in one game, and whoever performed the best would be the top seed. Since there were 7 of them, the top seed would then get a bye. They use that format, and while that's a really nice format for the players because it constantly keeps them engaged, constantly changes the format, and has the possibility for teams to change, it makes it really difficult for the staff of the server because there's a lot going on and there's a lot to keep track of. And when a server central staff, which is what I saw in NSL, starts to deteriorate, more responsibilities are put on fewer people, so it makes each person have to do a lot more work, which ends up putting a bunch of pressure on them that they don't need, and then all of a sudden it implodes and then the server's no more. As of now, I think there's only one competitive server still around, and it's Firewave server, and it's cringe, and they just have everybody that pings at everyone just randomly for no reason. So that's weird champ. I'm still in Surviv main, so I'm gonna go through the change log and stuff in here.
Wait, I thought you got banned from Surviv main.
Yeah, this is my alt account.
Oh yeah. Oh. Me and Jimmy were talking about the other day. Or side.
Yeah.
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 I've had this
Were you in
account.
the VC? We talking about fucking or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've had this account for longer than that though. Alright, so we saw in the Surviv main, and by the way, I'm not going to release my account because this is an alt account because I'm not allowed to be in Surviv main anymore. Restraining order against children. Anyway, so they posted on the 9th here that Surviv is coming to Steam on September 17th of 2020. Made a whole video about it, which by the way, poggers amount of view. Look at this view count. 16k views. Wow, that's really good. 254,000 subscribers, 16 views. Cringe. Anyway, and then you'll see the next message here on the 17th. We know you're anxious and excited wait for Surviv on Steam. We are too. 2. Those release day we're waiting on some work on Valve's end to push the game live on Steam store. We are not in control of this and will tag/ping/post as soon as we know we're ready to go. Please do not ask when it's coming, because the second we know, you'll also know. The best way to know immediately that it's up on Steam is to wishlist it. You'll get a Steam notification the second it's ready to play. Thanks for your patience. We're as excited as we are, and we can't wait to jump into games with you. AKA, this means we had no idea how Steam systems work, and all of a sudden, our goal is to put a game out. We make the game probably on the 16th, I'm guessing. Try to get it out pushed on 17th, because I guarantee Surviv is procrastinating this super hard. So they're behind on the game. They try to release it the day before or even the day of, maybe. All of a sudden it's like, oh wait, Valve has to actually do something? You mean we can't just release it same day and hope it comes out? And then they get screwed that way. So they're pushing the blame onto Valve, but it's not Valve's fault, it's their fault, because it's super well known that like when you put a game out in development, the publisher has to check it. They're not going to just blindly put any game that wants to go out. They have to check to see if it has viruses in it, if it has any issues, that kind of stuff, to protect their players. So of course they have to do that. They have to I don't know what exactly they do, I'm not super into computer science, but they have to check it. So it's Congregate's fault for not giving them enough time to work on it. They probably should have had the original date as the 24th, but I know every day that they wait was every day that they had issues with. Plus, if you look here, I believe this thumbnail is just ripped off from another video, and then they just had coming to Steam. And then look, you can even see the video is not even sized right. There's a part of an old thumbnail here, which is really unprofessional. So I don't know who made that video, because it was literally just a copy of their original video, but just with some text in it. So that's weird, champ. And then finally they released Steam on the 24th. So that's all the announcements we've gotten here. Updates on Discord. They changed a lot of the rules in here, and they also got rid of non-English discussion channels, which is okay. Nobody really cares about those, to be honest. One major thing that they did is they did add the ability for content creators to apply to be a content creator on here. You can see it right here. Here's the application. It doesn't ask for too much. I'll put this down in the description. It wants your first and last name, which is really weird. So that seems a little unnecessary to me, but they will say that your last name is private. So if they say my name in public, I will sue the heck out of Libby and Congregate, which will make me rich. So that's poggers. And then YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, other social medias. I think I'm probably blacklisted from applying, but I applied anyway. So if any of you guys want to apply, please do. If any of you guys are content creators, even no matter how big or small you are, and if you guys get accepted, please let me know, because I want to know if I'm getting discriminated against again. They made sure that they want you to be a good ambassador, which is kind of BS in my opinion, because they've kind of let anybody who wants to apply before. You can look here at the content creators. Batman hasn't played Surviv in 2 years. Meme Librarian hasn't played in forever. Off Duty Ninja hasn't played in forever. I don't know any of these other people, to be honest. Voltage hasn't played in forever. Voltage doesn't even stream that much anymore. Allergic to Cat hasn't streamed in forever, I don't think. A-Bomb hasn't played Surviv in forever. So I wonder if they're going to get rid of all these old content creators and make new ones. I don't know if there's like content creator chat or anything. Yeah, that's about it for the changes on Discord.
Vivian.
Oh, I'll put that in there. So a little small story here. A lot of you guys know the pro player is the name of Jimmy Fortnite. Unfortunately, he's had a really unfortunate catfish session. He got catfished really hard by a girl, so I need some F's in the chat for Jimmy. So just comment down below like F Jimmy or something like that, and I know he'll really appreciate that. If you're friends with him on Discord, I'd really recommend that you reach out to him and say, hey, I'm so sorry about Vivian, because I know he'll really appreciate it, because he's really feeling down right now. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Alright, I think that's it.
Pog you. Best